Hi guys, how are you doing? In today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at Señorita by Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. This is a great song, really easy to play. There's only 5 chords that we need to take a look at. So get yourself tuned up and let's get started. Alright, so we'll start with our first chord, which is an A minor. So this is the shape. Let's see if we can build this together. We're going to start off by taking our index finger and we're going to put it on fret number 1 of the B string, just like this. That's the 1 second from the bottom. Next, we're going to take our middle finger and we're going to pop that on fret number 2 of the D string, just like this. And finally, we're going to take our ring finger here and we're going to put that just underneath it there. So we should have a shape like this. We're going to take our pick or our thumb, whatever you're using. We're going to go from the A string and we're going to go right down to the bottom. So with any luck, it should sound a bit like this. So shuffle your fingers around if you think you need to. But it should sound like that. So I will say at the beginning, don't worry if there's a little bit of muting happening at the top there. As long as you get the main flavour of the chord out at this point, that's all we're worried about. Okay, so that's our first chord, A minor. Let's take a look at our next chord now, which is going to be a C. So for a C, we're going to take our index finger. It's going to go in the exact same place there, fret number 1 of the B string, and our middle finger is also going to go in that same place we had it for the A minor. So now we're here. The one difference is our ring finger, instead of going underneath, we're going to stretch it all the way over here to fret number 3 of the A string. So don't be afraid to shuffle your fingers over a little bit here, just so you can get an extra few millimeters to get that ring finger over there. But see if you can get that, and again from the A string down, we should get a nice full sound out of that one there. So that's our C chord. Alright, so next we're going to take a look at our F. So for our F, we're going to take our index finger. And again, this one's going to stay in the same place, fret number 1 of the B string. But from this time, our middle finger is going to go fret number 2 of the G, just like this. And then our ring finger is going to go on fret number 3 of the D string there. So we're creating a nice staircase kind of pattern there with our fingers. An extra kind of bonus for our F, if you can, see if you can flatten out that index finger. And you should, if you can, be able to grab 2 strings there, the B and the high E. If you can get both of those strings, that's going to give it a nice rich sound. But if you're really struggling to get that finger flattened down properly, don't worry about it. Just go back onto your fingertip and just play that B string there. So, as you just saw me do, we're going to take our pick or thumb. I'm going to go from the D string down on this one. And that should be our F. And if you get it with that index finger flattened down, we'll get that nice extra note on top there as well. Okay, so we've got our A minor, we've got our C, we've got our F. So our E minor is going to be one like this. This will be a nice and easy one compared to the others. So we'll start off with our middle finger. It's going to be fret number 2 of the A string, just like this, and our ring finger just underneath it there. And we're going to be playing all of the strings for this E minor. Bam. So hopefully it sounds something like that. That one should be nice and easy. So our final chord now, our G. So this one's a bit more of a bigger shape than the others, but let's see if we can manage it. We'll start with our middle finger. We're going to pop that on the low E string, just like this. We're going to take our index finger, fret number 2 of the A string, just like that, and our ring finger is going to go all the way to the bottom, stretch it down there on fret number 3 of the high E string. And once again, we're going to do all of our strings. We should get a nice full sound out there as well. So don't be afraid to pause the video, have a little bit of a practice of all of those shapes, see if you can get them all down, sounding nice and clearly, and once you've done that, then we can carry on. Okay, for our next part, we're going to be taking a look at the order of the chords, the chord progression, and we're going to try and play it together in time. So each of our chords are going to have 2 bars. So if you're not sure what a bar is, it's simply when we do a count from 1 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 bar. So if we were to play A minor for 2 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd sound like that. Next we're going to go to C, and to get there we're just going to take our ring finger, we're just going to move that one finger across like this, and that will get you to your C. 2 bars on the C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we're going to go to the F, move these 2 down, keep that index finger in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the only bit you need to remember, our E minor only has 1 bar, as well as our G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to count us in, and we're going to see if we can play through this progression together. So when you're ready in your A minor position, let's see if we can give this a go. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 to C now, and C, 2, 3, 4. C, going to move to F now. 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. F to E minor now. 3, 4. E minor straight to G. 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. And then it will just loop round just like that, and that's the whole song. Alright, so we're now in a place where we know our chord shapes, we know what order we're playing them, and for how long. So we can now take a look at the final piece of our puzzle, which is the rhythm. So you heard me play it at the start, but I'll just give you a quick blast just so you're familiar. Carry on throughout the whole chord progression and the whole song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down into 2 halves. We're going to see if you can play along, and then we'll stick it together and we'll see how we do. So we're going to use A minor as a base to launch from, so get our position ready there. And we're going to start off by simply playing down, down, up, down, down, up. So I'm going to count us in. Let's see if we can play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up. Let's try that one more time. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up. Okay, so if you're happy with that, let's see if we can move on and add the second half in. So this is what we're going to add. Down, down, up, down. So we're just going to add in an up, down at the end there. So let me show you that one more time. Down, down, up, down. Okay, so give that a go, and I'm going to count us in, and we'll see if we can play that together. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so give that a practice, and then we're going to see if we can add in that rhythm and add it to our chord changes. So, when you think you're ready, I'm going to count us in and see if you can play it along with me. So I'm going to go nice and slowly, about this pace. So do your best and we'll see what happens. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, 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 up. To C now, C. Down, up, down, 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 up to F. Down, up, down, 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 up, down. E minor, straight to G. And then back again. That brings us to the end of our arrangement for Señorita. We've had a look at the chord shapes, how long we're playing each chord for, and we've added the rhythm in there as well. So give each of those parts a practice, and I'm sure you'll have that song down in no time. Now that we've finished that song, we want to know what songs you guys want to learn next. So please feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any good ideas, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time.